Does the market currently need more arcade one-up cabinets? That is a very good question because these things were released in the fall of 2018 and we saw some cool things with it, but then it kind of died off and now we have more news of more cabinets coming. Well, if you don't know what Arcade 1-Up is, it is an arcade cabinet maker that makes it about half the size, but it has like an LCD screen in it and it has buttons and your joysticks and you don't have to put quarters in it. So it's kind of the best of the arcade. It doesn't take up as much room. It is a LCD screen, so you don't have to worry about it crapping out and then not being able to replace it. And also, last but not least, you don't have to dump tons and tons and tons of quarters in the machine, which if you have ever been to an arcade, you know that's definitely what you do. I myself have spent way too much money playing arcades, but honestly, I have the time of my life in arcades, so that's why I am not complaining at all. Now, I do have an arcade cabinet to the right of me, and it has a Miss Pac-Man cabinet, and it has a 60-in-1 JAMA board in it, which is pretty cool. But some games I just don't have on it, and honestly, I would love to get on this machine. Well, this is kind of a nice solution to that. It's a small, portable, somewhat portable arcade unit. It's not huge. It's actually kind of small, and I think if I owned one, I would prefer to play it sitting down in this chair because it'd be perfect height to play sitting down in a chair, which is cool. But Arcade 1-Up says as early as February, we, the consumers, could be seeing these things. Well, I've got my phone right here and I've got some cool designs pulled up here, and some of the games are cool and some of them is just like whatever. First off, I'm going to talk about Mortal Kombat. The Mortal Kombat machine is probably the one I'm going to buy. Now, I've heard okay things about the sticks and the buttons, so I may, after I buy it, switch those out. But it has Mortal Kombat 1, Mortal Kombat 2, and Mortal Kombat 3, which are all great games. Well, let's not talk about 3. 1 and 2 are great games. And then you have Final Fight, which is a cool game, but I would prefer a Mighty Final Fight. I think that would be way cooler on this, but that's just me being picky. However, it does have 1944 on it, Ghosts and Goblins, and Strider, which Ghosts and Goblins is a favorite game of mine. It's not my favorite game, but it is definitely on the list because it's such a fun and hard game. Now also there is a Space Invaders cabinet, which is Space Invaders Color and Space Invaders Black and White. That's your normal. I would expect to see that after they did like Defender and Asteroids. That's not a big deal. I think they're wasting their time on the Golden Tee cabinet because it's Golden Tee 98, 99, 2K, and Golden Tee Classic 01 or 01, whatever. But I think that might be a bad selling game, but that's just me speaking my mind. And then there's a Karate Champ, Bad Dudes, Burger Time, and Caveman Ninja, which isn't a bad lineup either. Honestly, these are all pretty good cabinets minus the Golden Tee one, which honestly I don't see anyone actually going out and buying them unless you're a big fan of Golden Tee or golf in general. However, the Mortal Kombat machine looks really cool and I'll probably set it up in my game room if I can get one. I want to get one, but I'll wait till they go down in price probably because I've seen so many of these things in stores, and honestly, I'm just waiting for them to go on sale because currently, right now, they are $300, but I want to see them drop below $100. If I could buy one for $75, you know I'll probably have 1 or 2 of those in my game room, and I've kind of got an idea of what I want to do with them, where I want to put them, but not yet. I want to see if they go on sale. But there are some good news about that as well. That means probably the ones that were released in the fall, they might get discounted because there's so many I've seen out there on like Walmart's floor and Target, and I think maybe Best Buy has them. I'm not 100% sure about Best Buy, but I could see those dropping in price in order to bring in the new ones. So that could be a very good thing. So what do you guys think? Comment down below, let me know. Would you pick one of these up? Have you heard of them? I've heard some bad things about the Asteroids game, but that's just me. I've seen one at my local Walmart and it is beat up. Like the vinyl covering is like torn off and the knob feels broken. But other than that, I haven't heard much about it, honestly. So I'm definitely interested to see more about it and find out more about it. So with that being said, if you are interested in it, getting in contact with me, hit me up on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. If you're interested in a Big Cartel or Amazon or Patreon, check that out down in the description as well. With that being said, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell notification so you know when I post videos. But most importantly, have a good day.